Alright. I could beat the fuck out of my clone in a fight. I'm talking straight up hand-to-hand combat or just anything like that. Anything's on the table. Except, like, we're not talking about, like, swords and shit. That might be a different conversation. We'll see how long this takes. Let's see how much I can get out of hand-to-hand combat versus my clone. The thing about fighting my clone is me. But I am also me. But my clone doesn't know me from me. Like, me, the lived person, knowing everything I know, the things I do. My clone just has the ability to, you know, have my experiences, have my knowledge, have everything like that. But my clone doesn't. I mean, unless clones, I don't know how clones work. I've never been cloned. I don't know anybody that is a clone. No, that's a different tangent. But I am convinced that some people are just clones of themselves because they just don't act like normal human beings. But that's a whole nother conversation to have. The conversation we're having is, can I beat up my clone?
Wait.
Yes. Whatever that fucking guy has to say. Yes, I could beat the shit out of my clone. Here's why. I think one of the main things that people fail to forget is you've forgotten a lot of the embarrassing things that have happened to you. Like, they've been just pushed away in, you know, different parts of your mind folds that you will never be able to re-access because they are your clone. But or because they're, you know, embarrassing and your body's trying to protect you from those embarrassing memories again. Because no one wants to fucking deal with the time that they pissed themselves in fucking kindergarten or, you know, fucking crashed their car to a disabled veteran, which I have done before. Or the fucking had an old lady hit you when turning into a rim time because you saved up all summer to buy some rims and now you can't because an old lady ran into your car at, you know, 40 miles an hour. True story. There's things that I've, you know, memories, and those are only like, those are recent memories. You know, there are a lot of memories that I just cannot remember. Like, those are, some of them are just universal experiences. Some of them are just things I remember from my life. There's probably hundreds of stories that someone has to retell me, or I have to, you know, like, I just can't think of off the top of my head. My clone doesn't know that, though. So when my clone tries to use that against me, I'm unfazed. I'm already attacking him. But my clone is phased. My clone's like, oh, that fucking happened. That sucks. Like, my clone's gonna malfunction. My clone's gonna be like, oh, damn, that really happened to us. Even though it didn't, because it's my clone. It sounds like something is smoking. I don't know what the hell that is. It's a weird scent. But, that's one thing about my clone. Another thing about me in general that makes me a prime person not to be fucked with, or me or my clone to be fucked with, is, you know, I have about a 10-inch vertical leap. I can't bench 225. I bench 220 pounds, not 225, for whatever fucking reason. Currently, it is, what, April 17th, 2026. I cannot bench 225 in the big 2.6. That is something I've been working on for goddamn 2 years, and I still can't do it. I'm pretty all that to say, I am pretty unathletic. I am not even above average athlete. Even average athlete is very generous for someone like myself that is, you know, anybody that has had the unfortune of playing on the same team as me understands fully. I'm not a great athlete. I am, you know, like when I played basketball, I was a technician. All I could do was fucking shoot, and I had a high basketball IQ. That's the only reason why I sniffed playing time. And I'm 6'3". You know, there are some people that I can grab rebounds over just because I'm a lot taller than them. I could jump higher than them. Or not, let me rephrase that. I can't jump higher than a freaking brick. But I can, you know, reach up, grab the ball. It's just basic shit you could do. You don't have to be athletic to do it. Those are the things I could do. So, when I'm fighting my clone, it's gonna be a very bad fight. It's not gonna be very athletic. The one thing is also, I'm a lover, not a fighter, by any definition of the word. Mostly just because I cannot fucking fight. And I'm not athletic. I'm not very strong. I am very slow. I'm a little, you know, I'm 6'3". I don't move that well because of that. You know, I'm not like a Kevin Durant who just, you know, is a little twig, but he's a little slippery off ball, you know, Hall of Fame slippery off ball, or like even like a Steph Curry who's like, you know, 6'3". He's pretty fast for his height, for his, you know, just the average person, but, you know, just knows how to move. I don't know how to move, frankly. That's gonna make it hard for my clone to fight me. What's a third reason? A third reason is I think I could easily outsmart my clone. Because I know I'm pretty fucking stupid. And I know my clone's gonna default to like... My clone's gonna think, oh, I can just, you know, leg sweep this guy. And I'll be good. My clone's gonna try to kick, even though I cannot kick. Because I know that's what I would try to do in a real fight. I would try to kick out someone's ankles, or kick the back of their knee, try to find a weak spot. I know that, though. If I'm fighting the exact copy of myself, I know what the exact copy of myself is going to do. So I could come up with something else. I know I could go in for a tackle pretty easily and get my clone to the ground in a few seconds. These are all reasons I could beat my clone. Like, in a few seconds, I can get myself on the ground. Because I know, again, I'm not very athletic. Number one. I don't have a very strong center of balance. And I know what my clone's going to do. My clone's going to leg kick me. Or, you know, try to kick me. I'm just going to grab his leg. And fucking take him right to the ground. And once I have him on the ground, I'm going to just beat the crap out of him. And then knock him out. That's how I would beat my clone. These are all great reasons. I don't know how I got top 3. I didn't even go positive KDR, but we're still going to post it anyway. Yeah, these are all reasons I can beat my clone. Thank you guys for watching again. Appreciate you supporting the Bozzcast. You know, we take 10 minutes out of our day. Talk about something absolutely fucking stupid. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, be sure to like. You know, comment some other topics you guys would like me to discuss. And yeah, have a great evening.